Millions of Americans are defying warnings not to travel for the Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow, despite a surge in coronavirus infections. But for others, the fear of a family meal becoming a super spreader event is prompting them to stay home. Kate Fisher reports.
As millions of Americans take off to see friends and family around the country, COVID-19 infection rates are soaring too, with nationwide hospitalizations topping 85,000 and case counts on the cusp of 200,000 a day. Officials are pleading for caution ahead of what would usually be the busiest travel day of the year.
Happy Thanksgiving.
The country's leading epidemiologist, Dr. Anthony Fauci, says he understands that many Americans are experiencing COVID fatigue after months of restrictions. But he says that ignoring public health guidelines will only make things worse.
You've got to make a decision. Do you want people to travel, to spend time in a crowded airport, to get on a plane and maybe not have time for quarantining after they get here? You may want to make a decision that you're just going to forestall it. Now, whenever I say that, I'm the Grinch that stole Thanksgiving. I'm not saying that. I'm saying everyone needs to seriously think about the risk-benefit.
But millions are defying this advice. The American Automobile Association projects that some 50 million people will travel for Thanksgiving. Though less than usual, it will give the industry a welcome boost. But the US Travel Association says it's not worth it if it slows down the return to normal.
The challenge we have is Americans do make up their own decisions. And with 50 million people saying they're going to travel, our point is heed the guidance. If you're going to stay home, I'd rather have a little less travel now to come back more quickly down the road. But people are going to travel, and that's why we think it's so important to really get into people's minds how they must travel safely.
Passengers here at Washington National Airport appear to be taking that advice, at least. All of them are wearing masks, but this, of course, is only one part of their trip. The CDC is also concerned about what's going to happen once they reach their destination and the kind of often indoor, often large gatherings that they'll be taking part in, the kind of gatherings where this highly contagious virus is likely to spread. The worry for health experts is that these people may enjoy Thanksgiving, but they and their families could find it hard to celebrate come Christmas. Kate Fisher, CNA, Washington.